Hello, everyone. This is Ryan Mitchell, and today we'll see the Trinity Titans take on the Collegiate Cougars. First pitch gets by Hartley Rahman. Pitch is low. 2-0 count here early. On the mound, starting off for the Titans, is number 24, Jalen German. And the ball is foul tipped. Back behind the home plate. 2-1 count now. That's a strike by Jalen German. Swing and a miss from Hartley Rahman. 2-2 count. Rahman takes the time. Pitch. Just a little low. Good block by Tony Benitez. Takes time. Joining us here today is our very own James Woodward. How you doing, James?
I'm doing great. My apologies for being late. Lifting ran a little long.
It's all good. Didn't miss much. We're just facing a full count here against the first batter. Hartley Rahman. Full count. Jalen German.
Great pitcher.
And foul ball.
Stays alive.
Rahman very much active here. Top of the first. Full count.
Fends off the pitch. It's low and inside.
Right now we're seeing a good battle here early in the game.
Absolutely.
Collegiate showing they won't quit. German looking for the first out of the game. And the ball is high and outside. That will get Rahman on first base. Coming up to the plate now is number 21, Jet Bristow. Tall kid.
Yeah, Bristow is a junior outfielder and pitcher.
See what the righty can do.
That's a good pitch. That was a great pitch. Just clipped the bottom of the strike zone.
0-1 count. German picks back to first base.
Oh, he's called safe.
Close call. Great anticipation by German to get that ball back to the first baseman, Lawson McLeod.
Keeping the base runner honest.
Runner goes. No, he doesn't. Never mind.
Well, Benitez are ready.
I know that
quick.
Pop time is crazy by Benitez. He was ready.
And that was the second strike. 0-2 count now.
German searching for the first out of the game.
That's popped up to the infield. Nice. Easily caught by Lawson McLeod, first baseman and pitcher.
That will be the first out, top of the first for Trinity Titans.
Now number 25, Carter Mitchell, is up at bat.
Good build, big strong guy. Pitch comes in from
Goes
German.
look for double play. It's safe
Flipped
at
it.
second. They get him at first. Oh, they got him. Double play.
3 up, 3 down for the Titans. Top of the first.
Excellently executed there by Titans infield.
Back live.
All right.
Starting out for the Trinity Titans is number 4, Brennan Ridley, senior, Naval Academy commit for football.
Exactly what you want in a leadoff batter. He's fast.
On the mound, starting off for the Cougars is number 6, Mason Quigley, another senior on senior battle here.
And that's
Pitch is low.
and in the dirt.
1-1 count for Ridley. Ridley, this guy, I mean, if he gets a hold of the ball,
Yep.
chances are he's going to get to first base
In the
before
dirt
Collegiate
again.
can even field it.
That's right. Blazing speed. 2-1 count now. Oh, he gets a hold of it,
Good
sends it down the
contact.
middle, past the shortstop, and is not cleanly fielded by the center fielder. Number 1, Will Quinby, but still one base.
Now watch out. Watch out for Brennan Ridley.
Yep.
Now that he's on first base, he could be on third base
Yep, chances are
in a
he's
blink of an
going.
eye. Here to help him out, though, is number 3, Jackson Hobbs, Jr. Jackson's been playing baseball pretty much.
Goes to pick off Brendan Ridley, but is clearly safe.
Jackson Hobbs been playing baseball for the majority of his life. Injuries have set him back a little bit, but here he is now in his junior year.
That's
As the
outside.
pitch comes in low and outside.
Yeah, and you've got to think Brendan Ridley's in the back of everyone's mind right now for the steal.
Definitely in Quigley's head right now.
Oh. Goes to tag Brendan Ridley out, but he's safe again.
The Cougars doing their best to keep Ridley disciplined.
Yep.
1-1 count for Hobbs.
Ridley's going, and he is safe. Out! He's called out. Wow.
That's an anomaly. Ladies and gentlemen, that does not happen often. Huge props to Collegiate's catcher. Jackson Hobbs
gets a
makes
hold of
solid
it.
contact. And
Miscommunication in the Cougars outfield for the base hit on the air.
Baseball 101. Catch
Yep,
or
you gotta
call
call
for
it.
the ball. Call for the ball.
3 Cougars bumping into each other and falling on the ground. And that brings up Cole Harper Hartley. Excuse me. Yes, Cole Harper Hartley.
Let's see if Hartley can make him pay for that costly mistake.
Oh, safe.
Quickly checking back to his first baseman, Jack Callahan. Pitch low and outside.
Again. Oh. Ref giving the Titans dugout a talking to.
I was almost certain that was allowed in baseball, but
Yep.
we maintain Titan values here,
Yep.
even during athletic events.
And goes to tag out Jackson Hobbs. Safe again.
Not sure if Quigley is just rattled by the Titans' base presence right now.
It's low again. Quigley avoiding the strike zone. And that is 2-0 count now. Goes to tag out Hobbs. Safe again.
The Cougars resilient on picking back to first base.
That is called ball.
Pitch is
Low.
low.
And be great for the Titans to get another runner on here because big hitter Tony Benitez up on deck. Oh, way high. Up by Hartley's chin. Tony Benitez up, 1 out, runners on first and second. This is a great situation for the Titans to be in as pitcher Quigley has a talk with his catcher. Collecting his thoughts before this important at-bat.
Titans have 2 on here early, top of, or bottom of the first, with huge threat Benitez at the plate. Power guy right here for the Titans.
Low. 1-0 count. Got to be careful when pitching Benitez. You don't want to loft something over the plate.
He gets a hold of it.
Ooh,
Pops
over
up.
the pitcher.
But it lands.
Dude, everyone is safe. Perfectly placed hit by Benitez, just like he practiced. Drops it right between the pitcher and the shortstop.
May not have been the power hit we were just talking about, but certainly was effective.
Yep, hits a hit. And that brings up number 8, Owen Geeson, with bases loaded and 1 out.
Something in the outfield will surely drive home Jackson Hobbs.
Low again.
Instead, it's a low pitch from Quigley, who's struggling here early.
Yep. And the Cougars are the heavy favorites right now, having mercy ruled the Titans earlier in the season. Low again. Good eye by Owen Geeson, a sophomore. And Collegiate coach coming to talk to Quigley.
Up deck for the Titans is Lawson McLeod.
Big hitter. One of the highest rated sophomores in the state of Virginia.
The nation.
Mm-hmm.
Highest rated sophomore in the nation.
Nation. Dang.
One of the.
Wow. Not bad.
Great talent here at Trinity.
Absolutely.
Owen Geeson facing a 2-0 count. Jackson Hobbs threatening at third base. Hartley at second, Benitez at first. 1 out for the Titans. 1 out.
Oh!
Good pitch by Quigley.
And good frame by the catcher. 2-1 count. Fouls it off. 2-2.
Just barely got under the ball there.
Quigley fighting back to even up the count now. Looking for the second out of the inning.
I think you need a steady eye here. Quigley's been struggling to hit the strike zone.
Ooh.
And that's exactly what Geeson shows, a steady eye.
Looks like it might have been a curveball that landed in the other batter's box.
Full count now.
A walk scores runner for the Titans. He fouls it off. Out. And it goes into the batting cage. Stays alive in the count.
Geeson showing good fight here.
Absolutely. Oh,
Good
pops it up
contact.
down the third baseline.
First base
Foul
line,
again.
foul.
First baseline, my fault. Thank you.
Back in the batting cages.
Yep.
Geeson feeling the support. The numerous Titan fans here.
Oh,
Good
grounded.
contact.
Good catch.
That will bring in one run for the Titans.
Yep. Fielded by Quigley. Tossed underhand to first base for
That's
the
a-
second out of the inning.
That's an RBI for Owen Geeson.
Yep. Now runners at second and third. Lawson McLeod up at bat.
Lawson McLeod has a chance to do something.
Oh, that's a good pitch.
To do something that not many would have believed before the game started, which would possibly be the Titans leading 5-0 in the first inning. Not to jinx anything, though. Don't want to jinx anything.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
Oh, gets a hold of that. Line drive to center field. And it is
Did he catch it?
caught.
Wow.
Diving
Great play
catch
from the center fielder.
by number 1, Will Quinby.
Amazing play.
Yep. And an important catch at that. If that had gotten by him, roll it to the fence.
I mean, that really saved the Cougars right there.
Absolutely. Great play. To hold the Titans to just one score heading into the top of the second.
Nonetheless, great start.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
Start of the top of the second here.
A little bit of technical difficulties. Camera should be back on now. Good pitch. All right, German to number 16, and I think that's Jack Callahan.
The Cougars,
First
after
baseman.
the first inning, have a little bit of a hole to climb out of.
Yep.
Not much better to start off with than Jack Callahan, though. Great hitter, smart kid.
Starting quarterback for the Collegiate Cougars football team.
Just recently committed to the University of Richmond.
Oh, second strike. Good pitch.
0-2 count now for Callahan, though. German locked in.
Oh, got him swinging. 1 out. And 3 pitches.
That brings number 3, Miles Prusek, up to the plate now for the Cougars.
A senior. Lefty. Ooh. Oh. Call the ball. About 2 millimeters high, apparently.
Just a tad bit high.
Hit catcher Tony Benitez right between the eyes. Ooh.
This pitch, however, is foul tipped by Prusek.
Yep. 1-1 count now.
Amazing crowd here at Trinity on this Friday afternoon.
Lots of support.
Watching these 2 amazing prep league schools go at it. Pitch comes in from German, just a tad high and outside.
Yep. 2-1 count now.
The 1 count.
Ooh. Oh! Third ball, apparently. Hitting Benitez right between the eyes again. A lot of movement on that pitch, though.
Umpires being very, very
Stingy.
strict
Oh.
about his strike zone.
Looks like
That was far outside, however,
Yeah.
which will get Prusek onto first base.
and brings up number 5, Will Slater. A senior. 1 out, 1 runner on.
This runner at first base has a potential, or he
Ooh.
looks like, rather, that he may be speedy, so
Yeah.
maybe something to look out for. Maybe something to look out for German.
Not taking too much of a lead, though. Goes to tag him off. Safe.
Keeping Prusek disciplined here early. 1-0 count.
German.
Runner goes.
He goes to the shortstop, looking for 2, looking for first.
Gets 1.
Gets him.
That would be the second out
Yep.
of the top of the second for the Titans.
So well.
Smart play by shortstop Jackson Hobbs. Not be greedy there and just take the easy out.
It's a well-timed steal. Could have been turned for 2. Didn't
Absolutely.
get that head start.
At the plate. Let's go, Jalen. Let's go, Titans.
2 outs. Runner on second. And number 18, Nicholas Chambers, up at bat. Checked his swing. Yep. Great
block.
job by Benitez to wrangle that pitch and keep the runner at second. One 0 count. Oh, in the dirt. Gets by Benitez. Runner advances to third.
Hey, lock in. We're good. Hey, no harm, no foul. Let's get this one here. Hey,
Two-
let's work at the plate here. Let's go.
2-0 count.
Benitez unable to block that one as
Yeah.
it skids across the dirt. Runner on third now for the Cougars. 2 outs. 2-0 count.
Ooh, good pitch. Nicholas Chambers with a powerful swing, but did not get any sort of a piece on that one.
1 count.
Ooh, again. Swing for the fences, but not hitting anything. It's a great job by German to fight back into the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on third. Foul down the third baseline.
That ball's live.
Foul. Might have hit the plate. So it'll be remaining 2-2 count. With 2 outs.
Seems that Chambers is okay after that slip. German searching for his 3rd strike. Trying to retire the inning. Pitch comes in.
Fouled. Back off Benitez's
Thigh.
leg again, where he got hit last game. We commentated
His
on.
stab. Yeah,
Yep.
he got hit
Right above the knee pads on the inner
Left.
thigh,
left thigh.
shaking it off.
Tough guy.
Yeah, I think it'll be all right, hopefully. And infield will be meeting at the pitcher's mound while coach checks on Benitez.
Here in attendance, just to name a few, is some of the Trinity football players: Dyer Rayner, Mason Love, Coach Timon Brown, Isaiah Robinson, Will Rosen, Cooper Gardner, head coach for the football team Sam Mickens is here. I saw Wally Rayner here just a minute ago.
Former NFL standout.
All outstanding players and coaches for the football team.
And
great,
men in general.
Great pieces of our community. Grateful for every one of those guys and everyone else in attendance here at this game for coming out.
And Benitez back at catcher.
Ball
Oh, grounded
by
to German.
Easy
Fielder's
out to
choice.
get out of the 2nd inning for the
And
Titans.
The Titans get out of the tough spot. Titans up by 1.
Up to bat here for the Titans is number 24, Jalen German, who gets active early.
Strike 1.
Foul tip over home plate.
And inside. for ball one. Count is 1-1.
Good eye by German.
Yep, for strike 2.
Ball 2.
Oh,
actually.
ball 2. My apologies. My apologies. Ryan Mitchell always keeping me in check. You know.
Brother's keeper.
Yep. Oh.
Good pitch from Quigley.
Yep. Look a little outside of me, but I'm a little biased. Ooh,
German
gets a hold of that,
got a hold of
and
it,
that may be gone. Home run, Titans. Jalen German got a hold of that one. Sent it into the solar panels, into the parking lot. Man, I'm glad I parked down the hill. That might have gone through my windshield. Golly. That ball got destroyed. Sheesh.
1-run home run from Jalen German,
Man.
exemplifying his great power right
Yeah.
there.
Versatile player.
Coming up now for the Titans is number 2, Aiden Connolly.
Yeah. Man.
Foul tip from
Yep,
Connolly.
fights that off. For the first strike, I believe.
Could be a ball in there too. Not showing up on the scoreboard.
In the dirt about 2 feet in front of the home plate. Yeah, there you go. Oh,
I believe that's the
scoreboard's one off.
second ball.
Yeah. Low again.
Well, if you're asking me, that's the third ball, but
Yeah,
scoreboard's the
they
second.
Miscounted. And what? Oh!
Wow.
Man. Rough couple calls there. But just the way it is sometimes. Now we have number 1.
Dalvon.
Dale Vaughn.
Dale Vaughn.
For strike 1 now. You know, it's always a pleasure to be in the booth. Dale Vaughn Smith. Oh, low. Goes to the backstop. No, just like say, always a great pleasure to be in the booth with my great buddy Ryan Mitchell. You know, we got a great chemistry.
Pleasure is mine, James Woodward. Pleasure is mine.
Sometimes we finish each other's
Sandwiches.
That's right.
As James Woodward behind the scenes right now is finishing a chicken sandwich that he ate in lunch.
My third of the day, actually. This is a different chicken sandwich.
Yeah, from the main source. Looked like a pterodactyl that you killed and
It was
put
a
in your lunchbox.
large chicken breast.
Whatever you say, 3-1 count now for Dale Vaughn.
And that will be ball 4. Good eye by the transfer.
From Manchester High School, Dale Vaughn Smith. Now to start the lineup back up again. is number 4, Brendan
Ridley.
Lil Yachty.
Yep, that's his walk-up song. He's always calm, cool, and collected.
I was just about to say, I believe that walk-up song perfectly embodies Brendan Ridley. It's very smooth and calm.
Yep. There's 1 out, 1 runner on. Ooh, good eye. That looked like a tantalizing pitch. I probably would have swung at that.
I'll tell you what, Dale Vaughn Smith has the ability to get to second base whenever he wants to, I believe. That kid is pretty fast. Brendan Ridley. Ground
Cougars look
ball.
to turn 2, but he gets there. That's that speed by Brendan Ridley. Ooh. Jackson Hobbs with the Kanye West Good Life featuring T-Pain from the album Graduation. Bringing some good energy.
Jackson Hobbs, who scored the kick back. Brennan Ridley safe. Jackson Hobbs, who scored the first run for the Titans. The bottom of the first is back up the plate.
And Ridley goes, pitches low, and his catcher doesn't even try and throw it.
You'll see him tomorrow. No point. Save
Yep.
your arm. Preserve it.
Yep.
Brendan Ridley is
Wasted energy.
fast as lightning.
Yep. I'd like to see him go for third.
I would not be surprised.
Oh!
Good
Hobbs
contact
got a hold
by
of that,
Jackson Hobbs.
and it is caught. Close to splitting right field and center, but
That gets the Cougars out of the second inning, but not without giving up a home run to Jalen German.
the Titans 2-0 lead.
Jalen German, after hitting a solo home run, returns back to the mound for the Titans to face number 1,
Number
Will
12.
Quinby. Oh, sorry, number 12, Harrison Baxter. Will Quinby is on the deck, however.
And German pitching shutout thus far against this dangerous Cougars team.
One 0 count.
Oh, fouled, not at third baseline, but number 12, Harrison Baxter, decides to run to first regardless.
Maybe he's manifesting it.
Yep. Getting a little cardio.
Not a whole lot of running in baseball, so it's good.
Yeah. Stay warm.
Good to stay warm out there.
And just like to shout out our excellent cameraman, Cooper Gardner. Oh,
Good
down
contact, fielded
right
by
to
the third baseman.
Easily played to Lawson McLeod. Out number 1. And that was cleanly fielded by number 6, Sam Schuster. The sophomore that's starting at third,
Now is Will Quinby up to bat.
who made the great catch, I believe, earlier.
Yeah, center fielder Will Quinby.
Ooh, good pitch, good pitch. Called a ball. One 0 count. Ooh,
Ooh.
whizzed by Quimby's nose there. Yep, got to back him off the plate sometimes, you know.
If he has any nose hairs, he's definitely felt them blow by.
Let's hope not. Oh,
Good
hits
contact
that.
by Quinby. Fielded by the right fielder who holds it to a
Yeah.
single.
I believe that was
Jackson Hobbs. No,
no,
Jackson
Aiden
Hobbs
Conley.
is the
Aiden
shortstop.
Conley.
Aiden Connolly's out there in right field. Who just came off an injury, I believe. Great addition to the team. I know the team is grateful that he's back out healthy.
Yep. And that brings up leadoff hitter, Hartley Rahman. High. Ball 1.
Sherman picking back to the first baseman, Lawson McLeod.
Safe.
Lawson McLeod attempting a little hide the ball trick. Sneaky little fella.
Oh, not that little. It's like 6'4".
Big guy.
Yeah. I wish I was 6'4".
6'4" in heart.
That's right. I'm 7'8" at heart.
Standing on my money.
6'6".
Tony Benitez chatting it up with German.
Yep, having a little powwow on the mound.
Always good to connect with friends.
Yeah. Always a ride to be in the booth with Ryan Mitchell.
German, who's pitching a shutout so far for the Titans, gets a chance to recollect himself. Composure, key here early on.
Yep. You know what they say, baseball is 90% mental, and the other half is physical.
Exactly. It's important to not get in your own head and think you have to do too much against a talented Cougar team, because they will take advantage of that.
Yep.
German, 2-0 count.
Good pitch.
Foul tip by Rahman.
Two, 1 count, 1 out, 1 runner on.
Which comes in a little high.
3-1 count. No, if you're Rahman at this point, you want to be careful swinging. You know, this is sometimes when a coach will give the signal to just hold off.
Yeah.
He assumes it's going to be a ball. Goes to pick off the runner. Safe.
Keeping them disciplined. Their first base. Got 3-1 count. You have a
Calls
chance
time.
to potentially swing for the fences if you really are that confident in yourself. However,
Yeah.
I feel like it would be in the best interest to try to get 2
Yeah.
hits here. That's
Low.
exactly what they do.
Yeah, when you're ahead in the count as a batter, that is opportunity where if you really like something, go ahead and try and hit it.
Obviously, Rahman did not like what he saw there from German. So that will bring Jet Bristow to the plate.
Who's a big old kid.
Slight resemblance to Lawson McLeod.
Yeah, and his
Length.
build.
Foul tip by Bristow. 0-1 count. 2 runners on for the Cougars here at the top of the third.
Oh,
Pitches it
high
to
pop
Bristow.
fly. And it is caught by Brendan Ridley. And the runners do not tag. And that will be the second out of the inning. 2 down. And number 25, Carter Mitchell.
Tell you, I was scared when that ball got hit. I was
Yeah.
pretty nervous.
Look, yeah, you got a good chunk of that, but
Didn't seem like Bristow had the power, but can't really say the same for Mitchell here. This is a big burly guy.
Brendan Ridley, our punt returner, good at catching those high balls.
Punt returner, slot receiver, wide out, backup quarterback, safety.
Ooh, good pitch. Caught the bottom piece of the strike zone for strike number 1.
Brennan really can do it all.
Mm-hmm.
About passion of any sport.
Former
Honestly, great
JV
athlete.
basketball player.
Indeed. Great JV basketball star player.
Mm-hmm.
Mitchell taking the pitch.
It's fouled for Schuster.
Schuster.
Oh, just went over the fence. Schuster was there to try and catch the foul ball. That will be 0-2 count, 2 outs, runners on first and second. Titans up by 2.
German trying to get out of this top of the third without giving up any runs.
Yeah, that'd be great. So
Huge. Mitchell collecting himself at the plate. 0-2 count.
runner
Mitchell-
goes.
Runner goes to third.
Strike ball.
A lot of commotion going on there, but at the end of it, we got a Cougar on first, Cougar on third,
Yeah,
a 1-2 count.
looked like Benitez didn't even have to move his glove to catch that, but you know.
I assume Benitez was waiting for the strike. Or
Yeah, that's why he didn't even try to throw to third because it was just directly into his glove.
Nonetheless, 1-2 count
Mm-hmm.
for Mitchell. Trying to get out of the inning here.
Fouls it off into the forest.
Mitchell battling here at his second at bat.
Mm-hmm. One, 2 count. Runner goes. Oh,
Smart by Benitez.
yeah. You don't want to.
That was a very smart move of keeping the ball there because trying to make the throw to shortstop Jackson Hobbs would ultimately send Quinby to home plate.
Yeah, when you got runners at first and third, you got to be careful for teams attempting a double steal.
2-2 count.
Foul to shortstop, Jackson Hobbs, and he beats the runner, gets out of the tough situation. Titans up by 2. Pitching a shutout is Jalen German.
Great play by Jackson Hobbs there to get the Titans out of that tough situation.
And we have Will Rosen stepping in for Ryan Mitchell. Oh, he's too scared. So I'm going solo right now. Oh, Cooper Gardner decides to step up where Will Rosen cannot. 1-1 count. Ooh, that is a pitch that had been called a ball several times for the Titans. But was called a strike there. Cooper Gardner hopping in the booth for an absent Ryan Mitchell, who has disappeared. Oh, and he's returned. Oh, he's been tracking down a camera battery. Oh, that pitch hit about 2 meters in front of the home plate.
Full count. Here we go. I'm a little out of breath. Just ran a little bit.
Yep. And ball 4.
That sends Cole Hartley to first base.
And Tony Benitez. Big hitter. Drawing his X in the dirt, as is his habit.
Tony Benitez, who suffered a pitch to the groin earlier, is looking to make a big impact here on the offensive side.
Safe.
Pitcher picks back to first base. Wasn't able to get the runner.
Mm-hmm. Am I not? We're good. Well, we're having a little technical difficulties we had to resolve. Oh, high and a little inside for ball 1 from Mason Quigley. Gets back to first.
Cole Hartley selling out to get back to the first base bag. 1-0 count, 1 out, bottom of the third for the Titans.
Goes to pick
Pitcher
him off
picks
again.
back.
You know, at this point, just pitch to the batter.
Yeah. Maybe he's intimidated by our very own Owen Geeson. Maybe not, though.
And looking to turn 2, flips it to shortstop, and that is a double play. Was not intimidated there.
Absolutely not. Great play by the Cougars to get out of the third inning. However, that leads Lawson McLeod to lead off in the 4th for the Titans.
That's right. That's who you want to set the tone. Titans up 2.
Here
Jalen
to,
German.
here to start off for the Cougars is number 16, Jack Callahan, who saw 3 strikes, and that in the first at bat, and that was all it took for him to get a strike or struck out. Excuse me.
And ball 1 from German. Outside, a little low. And
Pardon the camera or your screen going black there, ladies and gentlemen.
strike 1.
Just exchanging the battery. Feed will come back here shortly. There it is. Always count on Tyree, getting us right. Appreciate it. Number 16, Jack Callahan, facing a 1-1 count.
Ooh. Just a smidge high. Okay.
Number 16, Jack Callahan, has some pretty fancy gloves on.
Fouls off for strike 2.
2-2 count for Jack Callahan.
Not where you want to be as a batter.
I like those gloves by Jack
Yeah,
Callahan
the
has
pink
on,
and
though.
blue. Real flashy.
Pink and blue. Miami Vice,
Mm-hmm.
which was the theme for Trinity's prom this year,
That
actually.
was.
Ooh.
Fouled off again.
Jack Callahan battling here.
Mm-hmm. 2-2 count.
Let's see what Callahan can do now. Facing a 2-2 count against German.
Doesn't like the first couple calls.
And he collects himself, taking his time, taking a deep breath.
German keeps shaking off Benitez.
Callahan just
Gets
trying
what
to
he
get something
wants.
going here for the Cougars.
Outside. Full count.
Here it is. Great moment.
Mm-hmm.
Stud athletes by both sides. German and Callahan going at it. Full count here. Top of the 4th.
And that'll be
And
down to Sam
Sam
Schuster.
Schuster.
Bobbles it. The throw will get him out. Callahan does not have the speed. Good job by Sam Schuster to collect himself and make a great throw.
You know, me and Callahan are good buddies, and we've argued time to time about who's faster.
Looks like
And,
it might be you, Ryan Mitchell.
I'm going to hold that against him for sure. Not able to beat the throw by Sam Schuster, even after Schuster couldn't get it the first time, and that ball will be fouled out by the lefty, number 3, Mal Prusek.
He was walked at his last at bat, I believe. German gets the call pitch he wants. Good pitch.
Great frame by Benitez. Really selling that pitch.
And looks like the Cougars might have another pitcher warming up in, if you could call that a bullpen. Bottom of the
Makeshift.
hill.
Makeshift bullpen.
Ooh, good pitch again. Man.
That thing has some heat on it. Put that in the oven and bake it.
Yeah, he really opened up the can of beans on that. Had Prusek swing himself into a pirouette.
And that will bring Will Slater up to home plate. 2 outs. Top of the 4th. German with the pitch.
Right.
Comes
Oh, my God.
little inside, perhaps.
Quarter of an inch inside, if I had to estimate.
0.04.
Mm-hmm.
Big difference.
Ooh, damn.
Wow.
Damn.
I'm not sure what that hit, but seemed like it was directed
It went
towards
right at
the
me.
announcer booth. Maybe Slater.
I would have caught it, though.
Yeah, I believe it.
I'm quick as a cat.
Maybe Slater hears us talking a little too loud.
Yeah, that's okay. I got this.
1-1 count now.
Strike. Oh my gosh.
You know, you're saying strike before he actually calls it.
Yeah, well,
I think Coach Mickens' voice in the background just throwing you off a little bit.
ref might have some dirt in his eyes.
Coach Mickens quick to call it a strike back there. 2-1 count.
All right.
Ooh.
Definitely a strike as he fouls that one off. Pretty confident.
That is the rules of baseball.
Mm-hmm.
At least that one didn't come flying at us. So.
Yeah, that was.
See your life flash before your eyes.
Yeah.
2-2 count, 2 outs. 2s across the board.
Come on. Ground
Jackson
ball
Hobbs.
to Jackson Hobbs. High. Oh. McLeod, even with his length, had to come off the base and still over his head.
Cloud has great length. Great length.
Yeah,
However, was not able to bring that one down from Jackson Hobbs. Perhaps Hobbs was thinking about that anatomy quiz we took last block.
Yeah. You got to clear your mind.
Had everyone a little bit rattled in the classroom.
Mm-hmm. Anatomy is no joke.
Well, that slight error by Hobbs will bring number 18, Nicholas Chambers, late.
And that is low. Runner will advance. Benitez picks it up with excellent form.
Perhaps Titans are getting a little bit too comfortable here on top of the 4th. Sure, they thought they had this inning in the bag.
Yeah, they were in a great spot earlier.
A series of mishaps have gotten a Cougar on second base. As one is a 1-0 count for Slater.
Mm-hmm. German looking. Good pitch. Finally called a strike.
Has to be right down the middle.
Yep.
Gotta send it through the pipe.
Mm-hmm. One and one count now. 2 outs. Runner on second. Ooh, tried to check his swing, but did not.
Clearly over the home plate.
Mm-hmm.
Will be called the second strike now for Slater.
1-2 count.
1-2 count. Oh my
High,
goodness.
but man, looked like that
If
guy
that
shot
was-
out a cannon.
That was 4 inches inside. We might have called Miss Kelsey over here.
Mm-hmm.
That was dangerous. That has some heat on it.
Mm-hmm. Nearly tore a hole through Benitez's glove.
Base time continuing right there.
Absolutely.
2-2 count.
Oh, got a
Good
good piece of
contact.
that, but caught by number 5, Cole Carper Hartley, to send the Collegiate Cougars back into their dugout.
Up to bat now for the Titans. When we come back, will be Lawson McLeod, Jalen German, who hit that solo home run in the second inning, and Aiden Connolly.
Great lineup.
Now, up to bat for the Titans is the highly recruited Lawson McLeod, number 22. The very versatile player.
Is low. You do not want to give him a pitch he can get a piece of. Oh, and he
That one,
does.
maybe.
Will it drop?
Wow.
Caught again. Diving and rolling
Quimby.
and doing push-ups.
Oh,
Or rolling around still a little bit.
did that
Number one,
that
Will
hit
Quimby.
the family jewels, perhaps?
I don't believe so. I think he caught it in his glove. He did land kind of hard, though. But he's all right.
Great play from Will Quimby.
Yep, again.
Honestly,
Looks like Jackie Bradley Jr. out there, roaming center field.
now up to bat is the ever daunting Jalen German.
Low. 1-0 count.
Hopefully for Quigley's hopefully for
that's a good
Quigley's
pitch.
sake, he's not reliving that home run here.
Yeah. But German, hot right now. Low.
Good eye by German. 2-1 count here.
Yep. A home run and a shutout through 4 innings. Reminds you of Shohei Ohtani.
Quigley's just sending them.
Without the
Mike.
gambling, of course.
Yeah.
Huh. Walked him.
Very fast walk. That was more of like a jog, the pace it went,
Yeah.
honestly.
Did not want to let up a home run.
No. Maybe intentional walk, perhaps.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're facing a very talented hitter like German, it's not the worst idea to just get him on first base.
And number 2, Aiden Conley. Up at bat with the first 5 buttons of his shirt unbuttoned.
You got to get that breeze going.
Yeah,
there, you know?
sometimes you might overheat, even though it is a pretty cool overcast day. Maybe more of a stylistic choice. I dig it.
Interesting enough, the Titans are selecting to keep German on first base as the runner, even though he is still pitching.
Yeah, they did. Oh, safe. Good job. They elected to put in a pinch runner, I believe, for him. Last game we commentated against Stab, which failed to be recorded. But we had a good time, didn't we?
It was a great time.
Oh, oh, barely foul. About 6 inches from being extra bases. Just a hair left.
That was definitely not over the base.
Yeah.
Cooper Gardner. We foul.
We had a pretty good view of it from
Looking
where we
right
sit.
down the third baseline
Yeah.
here in the commentator's booth. This will be a 1-2 count now for Connolly. 1 out. Runner on first.
Oh.
Good eye from Connolly.
Evens up the count, 2-2.
Titans realizing the advantage they may possess
Good job. Good eye.
and sending waves of encouragement is the dugout as he gets a full count here right now. The bottom of the fourth.
1 out, 1 runner on. Goes to tag out German. Safe. Again.
I mean, honestly, if I was Collegiate, I would pick back as many times as possible. Just
Yeah.
get the pitcher dirty.
There we go.
Good eye from Connolly.
Second walk in a row.
That will advance German to the second base and put Connolly on first base as Dalvon Smith, the transfer, comes up to the plate now.
Yep. Drake has his walk-up song. Pretty good choice.
The catcher and the pitcher having a little powwow on the mound.
Yeah.
Maybe asking what he's ordering for dinner later on.
Taps him on the bum and goes back to home plate.
Catcher may not have liked what the pitcher is going to have for dinner. They didn't
Yeah.
talk about it much. Dalvon Smith here, looking to make a huge impact for the Titans.
Low and inside for ball 1. Two runners on for the Titans. Oh, he goes to pick off
Oh.
German, but more just to keep him honest.
Keeping German discipline.
Low again.
Great eye.
Delvon.
Young sophomore, Dalvon Smith. I mentioned this in the last stream, however, unfortunately, it was not actually streamed. But Dalvon Smith played with a few great teammates at Manchester High School. And a few close buddies of mine, Aiden Harris and Donovan. I'm blanking on the last name, but Aiden Harris, Donovan, they now play PDG up in Fredericksburg.
Yeah.
Aiden Harris is a UVA commit and a MLB prospect in the class of 24, and Donovan is a University of Miami commit, class of 25, Miami, down Palm
Florida?
Beach. Yeah,
Oh. That seems a lot more pleasant.
yeah. Great, two young, great fellows. If they're listening to this, which I highly doubt, I would just like to give y'all a shout out. I know you guys are going to do great things wherever your baseball may take you. Donovan, hoping for a speedy recovery. I know you just suffered an injury here lately. I know you come back better and stronger.
And the Cougars have elected to go to the bullpen and bring in number 25, Carter Mitchell. Big boy. Looks pretty powerful,
Righty.
but nothing the Titans haven't seen.
The senior, Brendan Ridley, just in the ear a little bit of the sophomore, Dalvon Smith. Just
Yeah.
give him little tidbits here and there probably.
Ooh.
Here we
Good
are.
vocals by Ryan Mitchell.
Back to baseball.
Dale Von Smith.
Carter
up 2-0.
Mitchell. Carter Mitchell taking some deep breaths, really trying to get locked in right now.
Looks pretty hyped up. Looks like he might have had a lot of pre-workout.
Collegiate certainly have themselves in the position they were not predicting before the game started, which would be a 2-0 deficit here in the bottom of the fourth with 2 runners on and 1 out. Dalvon Smith
high.
check swings, and that would be the 3rd ball.
And if you're looking for pre-workout, do yourself a favor and get some I Am Power.
Iron Power, some great product.
Take it myself. Ooh.
Wow, I'm not really I don't really watch baseball a whole lot, but I don't
That
think
was
I've ever seen
interesting.
that.
He bunts and pulls it back in an odd fashion.
3-1 count for Dalvon Smith. 2 runners on.
High again.
Oh,
and
great eye.
and bonks off the catcher's cranium.
He's got a strong hit, I'm sure.
Yeah, and a helmet helps. But I Am Power, created by our very own Wally Rayner.
Brennan Ridley.
Bases loaded, 1 out. Getting Wally. 1-0 count, and curveball is outside. Well, I think it was the curveball.
Full bases here for the Titans.
And
2-0 lead. Carter Mitchell taking a deep breath as he's pitching to Brendan Ridley, who gets a
Hits
hold
it
of
up.
it, and it pops up over home base.
almost hits a car. That would have been cool.
That would not have been cool.
That would have been kind of cool.
Let's go, B. Let's go here, kid. Let's go, Buffalo.
That pitch is high for Brendan Ridley. Be a 3-1 count. Full bases, or bases are loaded. Excuse me. Carter Mitchell trying not to walk in a run right now. Let's see if he can manage to do so.
There we
And
go.
he does not. That pitch will send Jalen German home.
The Titans are now up 3 to the Cougars, 0 points. The pitching change did not ignite the Cougars defense thus far.
Jackson Hobbs
There we go. That was a good
takes a
pitch.
strike. Jackson Hobbs at home plate now for the Titans. Has a chance to ring in a few runs. Possibly Aiden Connolly, who's on third base with his jersey unbuttoned, looking swag as ever. Aiden Connolly really feeling that breeze through his jersey right now. Hopefully he can feel that breeze on this way to home.
Jackson Hobbs looking to make something happen for the Titans. Ball's in the dirt. 2-1.
Jackson Hobbs made a slight mishap at the end of one inning to Lawson McLeod. Sent the throw to Lawson McLeod a little bit over his head. Maybe
High, but swings.
looking to make up for that right now. Jackson Hobbs, great, humble, modest kid. In the interview this week, said that his goal for the season would to just be that pitch is high. Full count. His goal this season would to just be get the ball in play for the Titans and make an impact any way he can. Not really looking for the big pitches. Being disciplined.
Fights it off. Looks like it might have been a ball anyways, but, you know, can't always trust the ref.
Yeah. Full count. Bases are loaded. 1 out. Bottom of the 4th for the Titans. Mitchell on the mound. Pitch comes
There we
in.
go. Good
That
eye.
walks in. Another
That's
runner, Aiden Conley.
The third walk in a row, I believe.
Cougars may need to look for a pitching change, possibly,
Well,
just for the
not
best
so
interest.
soon, but maybe a little top. Settle his rattled nerves.
Smooth music as the walk-up music Hartley plays over the speakers.
Bases loaded yet again.
Mitchell trying to compose
Oh,
himself.
gets hold of that. Sends back to first baseman. Fielded in right
Brennan
field.
Ridley coming
Brennan
around
Ridley is
third
going home. He slides.
Safe.
Doesn't even need to slide. He's home. Uncle Harley goes to second base. Standing up. Extra base hit with 2 RBIs. Oh my gosh. Titans up big now. 6-0. Amazing turn of events in just 1 pitch. Great job. And now, Tony Benitez looking to continue the momentum for the Titans.
A big contact guy.
Yep. Man, the speed by Brendan Ridley there.
That
Nearly
was-
caught the runner in front of him.
That was insane. I mean, I pointed at him while he was around
Yeah.
at third base, and I didn't think anyone could move that fast, honestly. Collegiate is forced to
Yep. Get a little
go
top.
talk to the pitcher.
Oh, they're taking him out.
I assure you, this talk is not about what he's having for dinner.
Yep. Great effort by Carter Mitchell, but does not get any outs. And is
Gave
taken
up
out.
4 runs. Very costly pitching
Yeah.
by
You
Mitchell.
wonder who they'll bring in now. Titans still got their starting pitcher in, and the Cougars on their second reserve now.
With us now is Wally Rayner, former NFL player and founder of I Am Power. Mr. Rayner, if you would like to just give us about 30 seconds or a minute, 2 minutes of your time just to talk to us about what I Am Power is and what got you started to starting I Am Power.
Yeah, I Am Power, actually, man, it's a movement. We do have an energy drink, Adaptive Mushrooms, which is real good for young people. Get me right, there we go. Real good for young people, but also the man and woman next door. It's not like these other energy drinks that got all this bad stuff in it. This is natural components and have a sustained energy, not up and you crash, and it's actually good for your body. Memory, energy, all those good things. Gut health, heart health, and it's NSF approved. So it started when I finished playing ball. I went vegan. I got with my cousin, and I was meditating one day. Always want to give back to all athletes, especially young people. And came up with, everybody always said, actually, it was your mother, Ryan. She said, if I had your energy, you need to bottle it up, I'll buy it. And I was meditating, I came up with it. So I owe that one of it to your mother, man. That's real talk.
Yeah, I appreciate it. So for anyone listening, just let us know where they can find I Am Power. I know you have an endless supply. It seems like you always come to practice with I Am Power, get everyone juiced up, feeling great for practice, feeling great for games. So just tell us real quickly where we can find I Am Power.
You can go, we're on Instagram, I Am Power Energy, Twitter, but you also go to the website, IAMPWR.com. Get you some. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
My man.
All right.
Tony Benitez is facing a 1-0 count, and he pops that one up.
Will it be caught by Jack Callahan? Yes.
Wow. Great play.
Yeah. Pretty easy catch.
Yeah, I know. Got to give him props, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be a
Yeah,
momentum
sometimes it's
turner
hard
for the Cougars
to judge
possibly.
it, but
No, as we were hearing from Wally Rayner, the Collegiate Cougars made a pitching change to put junior Carter Hep onto the mound now.
got a nice little mullet going on.
That flow is amazing.
The trend that our very own Cooper Gardner started.
0-1 count.
Ooh, tried to check his swing, but too late. Strike 2.
0-2 count for Geeson. 2 outs now in the bottom of the 4th. Been a very active inning for the Titans here in the 4th, bringing in 4 runs.
Yep. Pops it up. And, doesn't go to the parking lot again. I would not park near here.
At all.
Seems like a silly choice. But it does save you some walking time. Low and outside. 1-2 count. 2 outs. Runners on second and third.
Yes. Great eye from Geeson. Yeah, this is definitely it's not smart parking for all the cars that are parked over here.
Could go right through your windshield.
I mean, I'd much rather.
Oh,
great
gets a piece of
contact
it.
to the
Line
right
drive to
fielder.
right field. Easy catch. Titans get 4 runs in the inning, up 6-0 against the Cougars that mercy ruled them in their last.
Ready, here we are.
Jalen German looking for another shutout inning.
I'm sure his arm is well rested after that very long offensive stunt from the Titans in the 4th inning.
Bunt. Oh,
Number 12. Check. Roster Harrison Baxter
with Sam
looking
Schuster.
to get the
ready for that.
Cougars on base any way possible, even if that means bunting.
He shifted in front of third base, ready to get down the baseline. High. 2 balls.
Sherman, however, has yet to find the strike zone this inning. 2-0 count.
Bunt
Sherman
again.
with the pitch.
Schuster ready. Ball? You got a ball on that?
Yes, so.
I'm disappointed. I'm crestfallen.
3-0 count for Baxter.
Bunt
Another
again.
bunt attempt. And 4 pitches, 4 balls. We'll put Baxter onto first base.
Yeah, you might wonder if German's arm's getting a little tired now. Against Stab, which was a week ago, he pitched the first 5-6 innings.
He pitched first 5.5 innings,
Yeah.
actually. I think they pulled him in the 6th inning.
Which all the innings he pitched then were shutouts too. Yes, thank you. Good pitch.
That one is called a strike
I swear.
against Will Quinby, who's had an amazing day
Yeah.
on the defensive
Yes.
side for the Cougars.
I swear he's called that same pitch ball like 3 times earlier. But, you know.
Maybe he just felt like it was a strike.
Yeah,
Maybe he just felt like
sometimes
it.
The vibe. Call it off vibe sometimes.
That ball had a great vibe. German picks back to first base, unable. Lawson McLeod still has the ball.
Yeah.
Getting a little chippy over there possibly at the first base bag. Lawson McLeod.
Yeah, you got to be frustrated sometimes as a Cougar in this scenario. Not ideal.
The 1 count now for Quinby. German with the pitch
Oh, high.
high and inside.
You got to back him off the play a little bit sometimes. Give yourself a little bit more room to work with. Surely that was intentional.
Go, Jake.
One and one. Oh,
Great
over the
contact
head
down
of
the
Sam
third
Schuster down the third baseline.
Cole
Thrown
Hartley
in. Okay, yep.
Yields it to Jackson Hobbs.
Held it to
Cougars.
one. Held it to one.
Cougars make great contact down the third baseline, which sends Baxter to second base and
coach.
Quimby to first base as the coach comes out
Call a
to
little
have a
meeting.
little chit-chat with German.
Wonder if he might bring in Lawson McLeod to pitch at this point. We'll see. That is the strategy they did last game we commentated against Stab. German pitched the first.
Well, German did get through the fifth inning
Yeah.
last game. I'm sure the Titans would love for him to get through the fifth this one as well. But pitching is a very,
Yep.
very important choice. Don't want to make a mistake, much like the Cougars did last inning. That kind of brought the Titans to 4 runs, the 4.
And just so you're aware, we are not at the top of the 100th inning. That was an error. And will soon be rectified. Hopefully.
There we
There
are.
we go.
There
Fifth
we are.
inning, not the 100th.
Nope.
That would be bad.
Long game. Long game. We are not asking Jalen German to throw
100
100
innings.
to
I'm
get
sure
through
you
this
could.
fifth.
I'm sure you could make it happen. Oh, good pitch. There we
Great
go.
pitch.
Just need a little time to lock
Just-
back in.
Few words of encouragement from the coach
Yeah.
made that happen, I'm sure. Always good to give your pitcher a little pep talk, Heads in the game.
Yeah. Just gotta get your head in the game.
That pitch, however, is a little high for the lead hitter, Hartley Rahman. If I recall correctly, Rahman was able to get on base last at bat.
Yep. This is now
Looking-
his third time up, I believe.
Yep.
High.
High pitch. German, little slightly frustrated with himself. Important to maintain composure here.
Yeah, he's done a great job thus far. Against this great Cougars team, 0 runs scored. Him and the Titans defense, phenomenal job. Ooh, caught a hold of that.
Splits
Splits.
the left fielder and center
Oh,
fielder.
but does a
Cole
great job
Hartley
wrangling and bringing it back in, and
the
the
throw.
Cougs will score 1 with a first run.
Baxter able to get
yeah.
all the way home. And
Great.
that will be the first at-bat or the first run scored for the Cougars. As number 21
Number 21, Jet Bristow.
comes to the plate.
And, that was the Cougars did score a run there, but that was a great job by Cole Hartley to cover ground,
Is that throw in fast?
feel the ball cleanly, spin, and get the throw in to second. Didn't get the runner, but held number 1, Will Quimby, at third.
Bristow now out bat.
Good pitch. There we go. Way to come back.
One count now for German with Quinby on third
Oh,
and Rahman on
Benitez.
second.
Great job shielding the ball with his body, keeping it in front of him, keeping the runners at second and third. That got by him. It would have been hard for Jalen German to get down to home and cover the base. Ref is
Umpire just
umpired.
making sure he keeps the Trinity dugout informed on whatever the issue is.
I wasn't sure what happened there. I missed it.
Well, I'm sure of a great block by Tony Benitez,
Yeah.
which held off a potential run-in from Quinby.
Who's
That's showing
speedy?
his wheels.
In the outfield, in center field, yeah.
Fouled off by Bristow. 1-2 count now. 0 outs for the Titans. The top of the 5th.
One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch
Great
ground.
contact by Bristow.
Dale.
Fielded by Dalvin Smith.
He tosses it to Lost McLeod. Gets out, but a runner scores on the fielder's choice.
Run comes in from the Cougars, though. Quinby gets home. And Rahman makes it.
No, still only 1 out.
Mitchell now looking to fill in the hole that he dug for his own team in the 4th inning. Trying to get some payback now against German. And the Titans unable to do it against the first pitch.
Yep.
As he watches it go into Tony Benitez's glove. Be the first strike. 1 out for the Titans.
You know, Jalen German, when he lets something up, he always does a great job of coming back against the the next batter strong. That pitch was not hit.
Not at all. A little low, too. Great movement from Jalen German to deceive Mitchell. Big fella was trying to get a hold of that one, trying to make an immediate impact.
And 0-2 count. Be great timing for a strikeout. And foul off home
tipped.
plate. And looks like it. German seems to think it bounced off the
Batter.
ground and then hit the batter, which would be an out, but umpire calls it.
The umpire claimed that the batter, Mitchell, was still in the box when the ball made contact with him, would deem the play a foul. So Mitchell is now facing the 0-2 count. German searching for the pitch he likes. Throws it high and inside.
Just the first ball, though.
Titans would love get out of this inning, maintaining their still comfortable lead here. The 5th inning, German with the pitch. Great contact from Mitchell, who sends it to the left field.
Between Sam Schuster and Jackson Hobbs, that'll score a run. It's now 3-6 Titans. 3 runs scored this inning. Called time by the Titans. Benitez having a little chat with Jalen German.
You know, this is what the Cougars are known for. This is what makes them so dangerous. The ability to go on a run, to sniff out a weakness, and just take advantage of it wholeheartedly. Let's see if Jack Callahan could continue this great hitting streak now for the Cougars.
And the 6-run lead has been cut in half just this inning. Jack Callahan. Gets a piece of it, and it'll drop in front of Brennan Ridley for the base hit. Runners on first and second, and that will bring up number 3, Miles Prusek, the senior. Looking to a home run here would tie the game. But Jalen German.
The Titans trying to keep their composure here in the bottom of the 5th, or excuse me, top of the 5th. Already given up 3 runs, only 1 out earned. Number 3, Miles Prusek, the
Yep.
lefty, trying to keep the streak alive for the Cougars.
It's good eye.
Trying to advance Mitchell and Callahan
Has
as the Titans.
interesting batting stance at first there. Ball's high. It's 2-0 count. German's arm may be getting tired now at this point, almost for sure. He's throwing a lot of pitches.
At this point for German, it's important to throw the pitches you best believe in. Really trust your arm here.
High again. Cougars dugout getting into it now. First time I've heard them so far today.
Really feeling that momentum change are the Cougars. Trying to take advantage of it as well. 3-0 count now. Prusek,
Yep.
1 out.
Titans hoping. Oh,
Wow.
awesome.
And that will lead to bases loaded for the Cougars here in the top of the 5th. Already scored 3 runs this inning, threatening to score even more.
It's a dangerous situation here, Ryan.
Jalen German trying to collect himself, calm his senses, realize that he's done great up to this point.
Yep. Just got to believe in yourself, Ryan.
Belief is the first step. As James Woodward always says,
There you go.
swing and a miss from number 5, Will Slater. As James Woodward always says, baseball is 90% mental,
And the other half is physical.
10%. We're seeing that in action here now. We know Jalen German is a great baseball player, great athlete, hard worker. Need to keep his composure here. Top of the 5th. Get out of this inning to get Lawson McLeod on mound. The 6th inning and 7th. That, however, is a little bit outside. Will lead to a 1-1 count.
Yep. And update, I finally finished my chicken sandwich.
Took a while.
Yeah, took long enough.
How'd you rate it, 1 through 10?
Well, it was just chicken and bread. So, but the chicken was high quality. I give it a 7.32.
Precise rating.
I'm always precise.
Foul tip from Slater. That will give us a 1-2 count now.
Really needed out here for the Titans. German would obviously love to close out the inning, leaving 3 runners on.
German searching for the pitch. Best believes in. Winding up. Pitch is delivered.
and
Slater
it will
makes great
be-
contact. Over by right field.
Oh, over number 2, Aiden Conley. Double. Oh, my. 3 runs will score. Tied up. Number 5, Will Slater with the 3 RBI double. Tie ball game at the top of the 5th.
That's baseball, folks.
the-
That is baseball.
the-
Just like that, the tide turns in the favor of the Cougars. They tie it up. Get their very own 6 runs in the 5th inning. Jalen German pitched an absolute shutout up to this point. Now feeling the nerves as the vicious Cougars smell blood.
Yep.
Vicious Cougars now in the hands of number.
1, Will Quinby.
Don't believe that's Will Quinby.
It's not? Oh, 11, my fault.
18.
Oh, 18. Golly.
Nicholas Chambers.
It's okay. Everyone makes mistakes. It's how you respond that matters.
Exactly. See how German responds.
There we go. Good pitch. Strike 1. German looking for an out here desperately. Slow and outside.
Whatever mind games, if any, that German has been working that have affected the Cougars, whatever mind games he's been working just flew out the window this inning. Cougars are unfazed by his presence on the mound at this point.
Ooh, fast pitch. Smidge high. Cougars bench cheering uproariously.
One count. German on the mound, searching for his second out.
Really needed here. 2-1
Taking
count.
back to Slater, who hit that.
There you go. Off the right elbow of Tony Benitez, which is unprotected. He'll be all right, though. I'm sure. Taking a beating from these balls thrown by Jalen German.
This could end up being a blessing in disguise for the Titans. An opportunity to get their infield situated, collect themselves, keeping their composure, try and not let the Cougars out of this inning with their own lead. Trying to maintain that lead they worked so hard for the first 4 innings.
Yep, that they saw slip away in one. Baseball's gaining momentum, and the Collegiate Cougars have it right now.
2 count. Benitez taking the shot.
And
Ooh.
foul. And
Benitez standing over him.
18, Nicholas Chambers sprawled onto the ground, but I don't know why.
Perhaps the
Maybe the ball hit him. Maybe it
Yeah.
fouled off his toe or something.
I'll say perhaps it ricocheted, hit his ankle or something. He looks good though. Look like he's injured or anything. See if the right arm sleeve give him any extra attributes here at his third at bat. Jalen German with the pitch.
Foul.
Great contact.
Way outside over the Titans dugout. That'll be 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 runner on second. Jalen German taking his time, getting set up.
Cougars dugout is roaring. Pitch comes in a little high. Little Soto shuffle from Will Slater. Not really sure what he thinks he's done so far in the game. However, I will give him props as he's
Staying alive, full count.
staying alive. Soto shuffle, though. That's slightly disrespectful. Slater. Let's see how German takes it right here.
That's a good pitch. Strikeout on the full count for the second out. German did not like that. Dang. He did not like that one bit. He had to send him back to sit down and chew some gum.
German
spit some
just
sunflower
staring
seeds.
him down as he went back to the dugout. Tell him to go get his big league chew on.
Yeah.
Get out the batter box.
No, I love that green apple flavor. And that is a ball as Jalen German pitches to number 12, Harrison Baxter.
Here we are. Top of the 5th. Cougars scored 6 runs this inning. 2 outs, however.
Popped up, lost in the cloud. Closes it on it, but it is over the Titans' batting cage.
Number 12, Harrison Baxter is up to bat. And if my memory does not fail me, pretty sure he is the man himself who started this run for the Cougars
Yep.
earlier in this inning.
So the Cougars have gone through their entire lineup by now.
Been quite the long inning for the Titans.
Yep. But German looking to end it within these next 2 pitches.
Pitch comes in.
There you go. Strike 2. 1-2 count now. Looking to close it out while it remains a tie game.
Will Slater on second, dancing around a little bit.
Man who hit the 3 RBI double.
Which definitely made a huge impact this game.
Yeah, no doubt.
As number 12, Harrison Baxter,
Steps
outside the box, collects himself as he faces the 1-2 count now against German.
He gets the pitch he likes.
Here's German.
Ground ball to Jackson Hobbs. Thrown out at first is number 12, Harrison Baxter. Lawson McLeod making the catch at first. And that will retire the Cougars, who had an amazing 6-run explosion at the top of the 5th to tie the game at 6 apiece. And I'd just like to say, shout out to all 5 of our viewers right now. You make it worthwhile.
Appreciate you guys, honestly.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Smash the like button.
Smash it.
Smash the like button. Lawson McLeod taking this pitch.
Strike.
Watch it goes by him. Number 19, Carter Hepp, returns back to the mound.
Ooh, inside.
Pitch inside. Now, James, I was just informed that the implications to this game is that the Titans were just knocked out of ranks in the prep league. So if they win this, as the pitch comes in high, so if they win this, that will get them back into the ranks, get them a good spot for playoffs.
So really a must-win game for the Titans.
Indeed, and this will send the top 3 ranked Cougars. This will send them back down.
Tumbling. Which I believe in our boys out there. Oh, man. Swing and a miss. 3-2.
Being aggressive right there.
You like to see it.
Noticing it was a 3-1 count. Saw the opportunity, took it.
Oh, gets a piece of that. It may be gone. It is gone. run! Home run, Titans! Lawson McLeod rounds the base to give the Trinity Titans a 1-run lead over the Collegiate Cougars. Man,
Lawson McLeod, the highly recruited top
Oh,
player of the 2026 class, showed off his versatility right there.
that's how you start off the inning. Sending it over. That wall resembles the monster at Fenway Park right there.
Indeed.
It cleared it easily. Unfortunately, there was a net saving the parking lot.
If that net was not there, there would certainly be a damaged windshield in the Trinity parking lot.
Yep. Man, he destroyed that ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, all 5 viewers, please tell your family, friends, cousins, grandkids,
Uncles,
anyone,
your dog.
tune in to Trinity Athletics.
We've got a great
RVA.
game going on here.
It's a great game right now between the Titans and the Cougars as Jalen German is up to bat. Jalen German, who hit a solo home run of his own in the second inning,
Looking for another one right here.
looking to copycat Lawson McLeod.
Checked his swing for the strike. Ooh, that got me hyped, Ryan Mitchell.
James Woodward is out of his seat right now. Hands rubbing together.
Oh, man. Tagged him as he's walking back to the dugout.
Aiden Connolly looking to advance the lead for the Titans now.
You love to see the Titans respond with a home run after letting up 6 runs at the top of the
Absolutely.
fifth.
Home run nonetheless by the
Oh,
swing and a miss by Connolly. Home run nonetheless by the pitcher, I'm assuming, for the 6th and
Yeah.
7th innings, so Lawson
I
McLeod.
step in here.
That's going to give him a lot of momentum heading into pitching, 6th and 7th inning.
Oh, outside, swing and a miss. From number 2, Aiden Conley, who still has not buttoned up his shirt, even with the brisk late evening.
Yeah, it's definitely getting a little breezy out here.
I'm cold.
And that will be strike number 3 for Aiden Connolly as he heads back to the dugout, which sends Dalvon Smith out.
Yep, who got on base. I believe he was walked before.
Let's go, one. Go here, kid. Come on, kid.
Dalvon Smith takes the first pitch,
Titans
swing and a miss.
Are
Beautiful,
being aggressive.
beautiful
far.
Friday evening here at Trinity as the sun sets over the clouds, just left of the first baseline. Breeze is coming in, slight overcast.
Beautiful
Dalvon
day for a
Smith
ball game.
up at the plate, who takes his second strike.
Man, catcher framed that heavily.
1-2 count, 2 outs now.
Curveball.
Swing and a miss.
Dang. After letting up the home run, he struck out the next 3 batters.
Great response there from Carter Hepp.
Yeah. Some dreams and nightmares by Meek Mill
So
to get up the spirits of the Titans.
we were absolutely incorrect. It's not Lawson McLeod. It's our very own Owen Geeson
Ooh, nice
on the
curveball.
mound. Owen Geeson, still a heavily talented pitcher.
Mm-hmm.
Very trusted here by Titans staff.
But Lawson McLeod pitching on Tuesday. Oh, ineligible to come pitch now.
Be careful, Quinby.
Yep,
Eason is a force to be reckoned with
sophomore.
so far the first 2 pitches.
Well, overshadowed because of the great talent on the Titans roster, especially in the pitching department, but great player who you should know the name of.
Eason collects himself on the mound. 0-2 count for Quinby.
High.
High and outside there. Good eye by Quinby. One-two count for Geeson. Geeson winding up.
Oh, nice curveball again. The movement on that pitch caused Quimby to strike out.
1 up, 1 down now for the Cougars as number 4, the top of the lineup, comes in, Hartley Rahman, who is taking his 4th at-bat now in this high-scoring baseball game on this beautiful Friday evening. Eason with the pitch comes in.
Good pitch again. Looks like that curveball or slider or something, whatever it is, it's working.
Great movement by Owen Geeson.
Fastball, high. Almost got him to bite on that, but in the dirt.
Despite this game lasting for over 2 hours long, we still have a healthy amount of spectators here at Trinity.
The crowd has grown, I
Indeed.
believe, since the beginning of the game. Good pitch. Man, great
2-2
start
count.
by Owen Geeson.
I believe a few practices for sport teams have ended, and those fellow Titans have come to support their very own baseball team
We've
as
got
Owen Geeson is on the mound.
2-2.
Geeson searching for his pitch. He
Inside.
finds the right one, just a little inside, however.
Yep. Switching back to that fastball.
That will take us to a full count here in the top of the 6th, 1 out for the Titans.
You might think he goes back to that curveball. It's been working so well for him thus far. Low.
And that one is in the dirt.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
Number 4,
No
Hartley
way.
Rahman took a tumble.
Ricky! Snipers somewhere in the trees, I guess.
Took him down.
Just jokes, just jokes. Great eye, nonetheless, by Rahman to get on first base. The leadoff hitter is certainly a threat to steal now. Tony Benitez ready for it, I'm sure.
Absolutely. You saw him throw out runner last game.
Pitch comes in from Geeson. A little outside. Just recognizing this position changes. Dalen German is now on first base, and I believe that's Lawson McLeod
Right
out
field.
there in the right field.
Yep. There we go.
Great swing, or excuse me, great pitch.
Yeah, it was a great swing, but if he hit the ball.
Yeah, great swing, just wasn't effective.
Ooh.
Please disregard the scoreboard
Yeah,
on the
it's 6th
screen.
inning now. We got it right.
Runner on first for the Cougars. 2-1 count now.
Oh, man. I don't know how that was in the strike zone with such a tall hitter, but
Trinity fans are not so happy about the strike zone that the ump is giving us today.
you know, sometimes you just got to adjust to what they're calling.
Absolutely. I believe the pitchers for Trinity have done
He's
a decent
going.
job.
Fouled off. And it's full count as Harley Rahman makes his way back to first.
Smart to send your leadoff hitter there in that situation. Full count. You know that if it's a grounder, then
Yeah,
might as well send him.
so they can't turn two.
Exactly. 3-2 count.
Wonder if he might go again.
I would not be surprised.
And he
started,
does.
he goes.
Benitez, oh! Throw's not there. But a strikeout for Geeson. Struck out 2 batters. Now we have 2-5, Carter Mitchell, the
Mitchell,
junior.
who hit a absolute beautiful ball down the third baseline last inning, which helped set up for a few more runs brought in for the Cougars. Looking to make an impact just like that or replicate that impact here in the 6th. Tony Benitez giving some words of encouragement.
Yeah,
Owen Geeson. Sophomore.
he is intentionally walked. All right.
That will bring number 16, Jack Callahan, to the plate. This guy is a power hitter. He had a great shot in between the center fielder, Brennan Ridley, and the left fielder, Cole Hartley, last inning.
And that just shows that they believe Owen Geeson can strike out Jack Callahan here. And
Makes
a
great
ground ball to shortstop Jackson Hobbs. Turns to Del Vaughn for the out. Finishing the inning scoreless. Great job by Owen Geeson. And ended up being a great decision to intentionally walk Carter Mitchell.
Tony
who is
Benitez, I'm sure, had his paws all over that, making that decision for his young pitcher, really stepping up in leadership role right there as the Titans maintain their lead going into the bottom of the 6th.
Got a great game here, ladies and
Great game.
gentlemen. Keep watching.
I mean, if you're watching this, text everyone you know, post it on Facebook, let people know that the Titans and the Cougars are going at it in the 6th inning.
We have number 4, Brennan Ridley.
The senior, the pro, the top-ranked athlete, the accomplished athlete.
Ready to set us off. Get some momentum going for the Titans.
The lead hitter, Brennan Ridley, up for
Whoa.
the Titans. Carter Hepp sends that one just low of the strike zone.
Gets a piece that sends it straight up in the air. Third baseman, number 18, Nicholas Chambers, calls off his buddies, makes the catch.
They did a lot better. Sorry, excuse me. They did a great job of calling that.
As
unlike
opposed to how they did earlier.
Exactly. Sorry, fumbled on my words. Thank you, James Woolboard.
It's okay. I got your back. Curveball in the dirt. Jackson Hobbs, 1-0 count, 1 out. Looking to get on base. Ball 2. That was a good eye by him there.
Jackson Hobbs, calm, cool, collected.
Titan dugout getting loud. Inside. 3-0 count.
3-0 count now for Jackson Hobbs. Looking to get on base is the junior.
Strike 1. And I was probably, if it's close between being a ball or strike, just let it go in that situation.
Yeah.
Hope you get the call. There you go. There he gets it. Base on balls.
That pitch was not as close as the previous one. Sends Jackson Hobbs to first base as Cole Carper Hartley comes to the box.
Jackson Hobbs, you know, he's one of the guys that you gotta kind of be concerned about stealing, I believe, as the Cougars pitcher keeps him honest with the pickoff attempt. Inside.
Very true. Despite a tragic hamstring injury that he suffered earlier in his career, Jackson Hobbs still has dangerous wheels.
That changeup in the speed of the pitch got Cole Carper Hartley swinging early.
1-1 count now.
Pickoff attempt.
Carter Heps taking his time.
Titans dugout wants the balk,
That'll
and
be
it
a
is
balk.
given.
That sends Jackson Hobbs to second base.
Oh, it is not a balk. The balk call has been rescinded.
Was that Benitez? Should that have been a balk? Did that have been a balk?
Oh, he
Oh, he
called
called
time.
time. Okay. Pitcher call time for Tony Benitez.
Good pitch. Strike.
That will be the second
2.
strike against Cole Hartley.
There you go. Pickoff attempt, no
So
good.
James, I know you played baseball for quite some
sir.
time. What would you say is the purpose of that? Picking back to first base, not even really attempting to get the runner out.
Yeah, well, you just got to make sure he's not taking too big of a lead because, you know, if he's got that big of a lead, it's a ground ball. That could be difference between a double play and advancing a runner. And, you know, there is a chance that you will get him. Ball. 2-2 count now. Hartley staying alive.
Jackson Hobbs still taking a comfortable lead.
Oh, pull
Checks
back
his
the swing.
swing.
And
Jackson goes.
safe. At second base is Jackson Hobbs.
And that
and
will
he's
take us
slow
to a
to
full
get up.
count.
And calls time as the Cougars' second baseman was standing over him with the ball. And taking a second to gather himself, might have got the air knocked out of him there on the bag.
And that will take us to a full count for Cole Hartley. as Hobbs
Even
takes a visit from the coach.
might call a pinch runner, but I think he's all right. Yeah, he's good. Says, Coach, go back in the dugout. I'm all right.
He's a tough guy. As mentioned, he's faced a lot of injuries in his early career. So he knows how to handle adversity. He knows how to look pain in its eyes and shove it away.
That's right. Oh! The the umpire with the delayed and dramatic strike call. Playing with the Titans fans' emotions a little bit.
Tony Benitez, who made that executive decision to walk Carter Mitchell last inning, would set up the out against Jack Allen, and he is now up to bat.
Yep. High baseball IQ. Veteran player. You think he's a lot older, but he is a junior.
I know. Still young and spry, living out his junior year.
Which I could have sworn he was older, but goes to pick off Jackson Hobbs, but he scoots back safely.
Got to be quicker than that for Jackson Hobbs. He's a very slick guy.
High for Benitez.
If you just observe Tony Benitez and his mannerisms, you will just see how calm and collected he is, even in this high-pressure, tense situation that he's facing in the bottom of the sixth as the Titan has 2 outs.
Safe is Hobbs. But that was a little close for comfort, honestly. Two outs. Anything in the air, you're going if you're Hobbs. And that is in the air. Will it be over? Over the left fielder. Hobbs is going home. Benitez is second. He falls in the field. Benitez does not go for 3. But RBI double off the. Was that 2 errors? That count as 2? No. Mishap fielding. Titans take advantage. League is up to 2. 8-6 at the bottom of the 6th inning. Titans up.
Great hit by Tony Benitez, who showed off his power. As mentioned earlier in this game, gave the viewers a forewarning. If Tony Benitez gets even a slither of that ball,
It's gone.
it is dangerous for the opposing team. And Tony Benitez will take a pinch runner. I believe that's Jack
Norman, I believe.
Norman. Jack Norman will head over to second base and will take over the base running duties for the Titans catcher, Tony Benitez.
Yeah, you want to keep him fresh. You know, he keeps kind of hitting the leg, too. Which
Looked like he might have even hobbled
yeah.
around the bases.
You know, Brendan Ridley runs that. I think he might score on that. But, you know.
Jack Norman,
Getting his first action of the day.
first action of the day.
Clean white jersey so far.
Getting a lot of instructions from the dugout. Making sure he doesn't mess up.
Good pitch.
As Owen Geeson takes the first pitch, came in for Jalen German last inning to pitch a shutout.
Yep.
Huge for the Titans.
And he gets
Gets
a
a
piece
hold
of
of
that.
that one
It's foul.
over the first baseline. Hopefully that didn't hit a car. Never know. Owen Geeson is facing the 0-2 count as support roars in from the spectators. shows off his composure there, taking that one, taking that ball. 1-2 count now for Geeson with Norman on second base.
Way outside. Good catch, though.
2-2 count. Hep really searching for this out as Lawson McLeod, who hit that solo home run a few innings ago,
Yep, he's on deck.
on deck.
Gets a piece of it, sends it down. It's a good catch by shortstop. Stowe is low, and I cannot. He got him out.
Great,
Yep.
great play by Miles Prusek
That was
to be able
agile.
to field that and make the throw to first base to Jack Callahan.
Yep, sliding on his knees to make the catch. One hop to the first baseman. Looked like Xander Bogaerts out there.
Indeed. We're going to stay with you here.
Yep, between the innings. Titans up by 2. Last chance here for the Cougars to score some runs.
The Cougars aren't able to score some runs. This can be a huge upset in favor of the Titans,
Yep.
and one with many implications in the rankings for
Yep.
prep.
And all without McLeod pitching. Owen Geeson looking to continue the momentum he's built up in the 6th. Did a great job. Such a young pitcher, such a high pressure scenario. But he's been as cool as a cucumber.
The sophomore is seemingly unfazed right now. The top of the 7th against top-ranked Collegiate
Yep.
with a 2-run lead. Coming up to bat is the man who just got the Cougars out of the 6th inning, Miles Prusek, who made an amazing play just around the second base bag. An even better throw to first base to get Owen Geeson out. Owen Geeson seeking for his revenge. The top of the 7th right here.
Fouled off by, what is that, Prusek? Yep. 0-1 count. Titans are 3 outs away from a victory.
All in the glove of Owen Geeson right now.
Good. Almost Prusek frustrated at missing his opportunity there. It's 2 strikes. Prusek has got to defend the strike zone here.
Owen Geeson looks for his pitch. Sun peeks over the tree line. Geeson collects himself. Prusek collects himself. 0-2 count coming up. Top of the 7th.
The curveball is hit to off the glove of Dale Von Smith. Thrown in by Brendan Ridley.
As the tying run, Will Slater comes up to the plate now. Will Slater.
Looking to make something happen for his team. But even if it does end up, Titans have a chance to end up tied. Titans have a chance to walk it off. Good pitch. Fouled off behind. And hits a tree. No cars.
As little Whit Logan goes to retrieve the foul ball. Younger brother of starting quarterback Tegan Logan. Little Whit.
Fan favorite.
Little Mouthpiece is his nickname. None of that matters right now, as it is a 1-1 count with a runner on first for the Cougars. Will Slater looking to tie the game up right here. Owen Geeson looking to finish the game. Pitch
Ooh,
comes in
curveball. It's
slightly outside. 1 count now.
Oh my gosh. Between the eyes of Benitez again. This umpire is not liking anything.
Is the
high.
umpire, he tapped his chest to possibly say that was a bad call?
I think
or
he was
trying
saying
to-
like that it was
it
high.
was high, yeah.
He needs to bring it down a little bit. You know, you gotta throw where they're calling it. There we go. Runner goes.
Benitez.
Good throw by Benitez. Ah, tad right. Delvon is there looking for the tag.
Runner goes, gets there. However, Geeson got his second strike.
Full count.
Make it a full count now. It's Slater, senior. Geeson.
Oh, that's sent to right field. Lost McLeod. Fields off the one hop. Throws it to home. Benitez catches it. Man, look at the arm on him. Holds the runner at third. There is not a lot of people making that throw. Just no hop or nothing.
And that was certainly a missile from right field by Lawson McLeod.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, though, Owen Geeson will take a visit, coach, as the taunts come in from the Collegiate dugout.
Which are doing the same thing that the Titans.
Lawson McLeod
Oh, is he
walking
coming
over
in?
to the mound. Who knows what's going to happen here? Titans choose to do.
He might be coming in to close this game out.
He just came off a game that he started on Tuesday.
Yep, there is inning limits. See what they elect to do. This is obviously a huge game for the Titans, so looks like they'll be put him in.
Owen Geeson did an outstanding job
Yep.
in the 6th inning.
Everything you can ask
Pitched
of him.
a shutout. Has pitched a shutout so far in the 7th. However, Titans elect to put McLeod on the mound.
Yep, to finish off this game. Cloud warming up that wonderful, powerful arm that we just saw. Bang.
This is a kid who is just barely 16 years of age, who can throw without any strain. Really, can throw easily low to mid 90s, I assume.
One time I saw him throw 200.
200 straight
Yep.
from the arm.
200.
Shot out of a cannon.
When he was cold, too.
Many thought that was impossible.
If you thought that was impossible, you're wrong.
Lawson McLeod does not believe what is possible or what is impossible. He does not believe what physics say he can and cannot do. He does not believe when naysayers say what he can and cannot do. And he certainly does not believe in the Collegiate Cougars saying what he can and can't Lawson McLeod takes the mound as cheers come in from the numerous spectators here at Trinity.
Nicholas Chambers, the first to face him.
No outs now for the Titans.
High.
Toto shuffle from Nicholas Chambers. Obviously, he did not learn the lesson that got taught to him the last time he did that. Let's see if that lesson will be taught to him here again. I don't know. Obviously, he's very confident in himself.
Yep.
He shows it. Chains out, chains blinging.
Good pitch. Man, anything at the top of the strike zone.
Chambers
not being called.
shrugging his shoulders, saying this is light work. Looking
That was right at his belt. A little below his belt.
Looking
actually.
at Lawson McLeod, unfazed by the top-ranked pitcher in the class of 26. Lawson McLeod has a runner on third and first.
There we go. Man, that pitch had some juice on it.
2-1 count now against Chambers. 0 outs for the Titans. The game on the line. Lawson McLeod finds his pitch, delivers it,
High.
and that will be just a bit outside, which will take us to a 3-1 count now. The runner on third, runner on first. Pitch could potentially load the bases here for the Cougars. Lawson McLeod trying to find his rhythm. Finds
There
it
we go.
there with
Full
a pitch.
count.
Finds it there to make it a full count. Looking to keep his composure here on the full count. 0 outs, top of the 7th. Just called in.
Runner goes. Gets behind Benitez. Bases loaded. There's some chatter about whether it's a foul or not. Says it just went off him. We got some fans saying otherwise.
That pitch was high, which leads to bases loaded for Lawson McLeod. So now Lawson McLeod has no room for error. Or
Or arrows.
for arrows. 20 arrows. Bases loaded here for the Cougars as number 12. Harrison Baxter at bat. That
Low.
pitch is low. Gets into the dirt. Lawson McLeod. Hearing the support and the cheers from the crowd. As some of the members of the crowd up on their feet. Eager to see what McLeod is going to do here.
High.
Goes
Ooh,
out
great
high.
Catch. Great catch by Benitez.
Benitez saves a potential run coming in
Lightning fast reflexes there.
by Prusek on third base, threatening the Titans.
Chats with Jackson Hobbs.
Jackson Hobbs, Lawson McLeod, great buddies. Jackson Hobbs. They have the ability to calm down any nerves McLeod is feeling right now. Just remind him that he's been here numerous times. He's been in big-time situations. He's delivered time and time again. Nothing new for McLeod.
High again.
That one's high. Takes us to a 3-0 count. Ball right here would walk in Prusek, which would make it a 1-run game with 0 outs, bases loaded.
Which wouldn't be ideal. Bunt. Oh. Man. He's not liking anything at all high or at the top of strike zone regardless of if
Titan
it's in the strike
spectators.
zone,
Certainly not pleased with that call from Blue.
which how could you be?
That will bring number 1, Will Quinby, up to bat. Will Quinby has been a force on both the offense and defensive side for the Cougars here today. Looking to tie the game or potentially take the lead as he takes his time,
Will Slater.
tries to throw McLeod off his game even more so.
Will Slater trying to distract. That one was a little high, I think, that time. But a lot of these pitches have been hitting Tony Benitez right in the mouth, and it's not like he's the tallest guy out on the field.
Yeah. Wouldn't be threatening the bunt right here. Pulls it back.
Strike! There we go. Didn't look
Austin
a whole lot
McLeod
different from
books
those
his
other
first
pitches.
strike.
Didn't look a whole lot different from the ones that have been called balls, but glad to get that one there.
That ball had a great vibe to it.
Yep.
Don't really like that vibe. McLeod,
High.
however, that ball is just a little bit higher.
It's a big moment.
Austin McLeod has a great arm, very powerful arm, but it's not very much so the arm that's in question right now. It's just where he's putting the ball.
There we
That,
go. Gets
however,
him slinging.
That, however, had great placement by
Yep.
McLeod. Forces a 2-2 count, 0 outs, bases loaded. Big moment. Perhaps he's found his rhythm.
Gotta get an out here. There we go. Strikeout. Goodbye. Russ McLeod is here, ladies and gentlemen. You can feel it.
The tension is buzzing in the air right here in Trinity. As Lawson McLeod, watch Hartley Rahman, the top of the lineup, come up to the plate.
High.
Rahman receives that pitch a little high. So here we are in this situation once again, proving that baseball is 90% mental.
And the other half is physical.
Austin McLeod, a great athlete.
Gets a piece of that. Ground ball to Jackson Hobbs. He gets second and throws out at first for a double play. The Titans win this baseball game. The Titans win by 1. Amazing finish. The bases were loaded with 0 outs, and the Titans get out of the pickle. Amazing. We did it. We did it. The fans are excited. The Titans are excited. Man, what a game. After being mercy ruled and shut out, I believe, by the Saints last time they matched up, Titans win 8-7 in a nail biter.
Jackson Hobbs making an amazing play to seal the deal for the Titans.
Exactly.
Turn and 2 when it was
Double
most
play.
needed. Bases loaded. Cougars all over the bases.
Yep.
Cougars making a lot of runs here in this game, but it didn't seem to matter.
Yep. And
Get Jackson. Get Jackson quick.
the oh man, Delvin just did a back flip, I think. He's a back flip when his glasses flew off his head.
We're trying to get the man that sealed the deal here, Jackson Hobbs,
Might be
to the microphone,
talking
but
as a team, though, I believe. I don't think we'll be able to get a hold of him.
understandably so.
Oh, he did it again. Man,
Understandably so, celebrating
Oh,
this
he's
great.
here.
Oh, here he is. Jackson Hobbs, the man that sealed the game.
Yo, Ryan.
Tell us what was going through your mind right there. You saw the ball come to you. You saw the chance to finish the game. Just tell us what was going through your mind right there.
Yeah, bro. I know I'm gonna make that play, bro. I just take it myself, you know. Finish it off, you know. Yeah.
So this is a great win. Just absolutely amazing. Great job by you. Great job by the team. I appreciate you coming on. I'll let you go celebrate with the team. Thank you so much, man. Great job. Great way to play offense, defense, do everything. Great guy. Anatomy buddy right here. Appreciate you, man.
Man,
That was our very own Jackson Hobbs, who sealed the game. Had a great game offensively, defensively. Had a small blunder early in the game, if you remember. Made a throw over first baseman at the time, Lawson McLeod's
but
head.
more than made up for it, obviously.
More than made up for it. Huge impact. My personal player of the games would be Jalen German. Pitched an amazing first 4 innings and did great at bat.
You can't overstate the effect that Tony Benitez had on the game, though.
Tony Benitez had a great performance using his baseball IQ as well as his physical abilities to secure this win for the Titans as well.
Yep. Well, that does it for us, folks. Titans win. Great day.